Now let's transition into the chorus.
I will give you this life that I'm in.
Look at the mute channel.
If you show me the other side. I stand outside in the rain. I take the physical pain. At the end of the day, the girl's what I want.
Okay. So, once again, the chorus, I wanted a change. I wanted a wider, bigger delay and more obvious repeats because the vocal part has space and I wanted to fill it up. So, as we said before, the slap delay remains, is my foundation ambient for the vocal. The verb, the MTS room verb remains for both chorus and verse. But the delay verse mutes, as you can see from the automation. Let's transition that. Look here. See?
I stand outside in the rain.
So the first effect that takes place instead of the delay verse is obviously the delay chorus. SSL channel is again my first processing, and the EQ and the compression are the same as the slap and delay verse. Then we have once again the same stock mod delay 3 that comes with Pro Tools. You can see the settings here. Again, left and right are slightly off, so you get the stereo effects. Then we have again the vintage filter, and if we compare this with the one we have on the delay verse, it's very similar, but the cutoff frequency is a little higher here. So I want it a little brighter. And the fat is a little more. So I want it a little more grittiness, a little more dirt. Most likely I just wanted it a little different, okay? And then another verb. And instead of the PSP spring box that we used before, I used reverb this time. Once again, this is no rule, there's no real reason. I just wanted the delay in the chorus to be different. It could have been the other way around, so it's really just a matter of taste. This is just an example. I use a large room again. The decay is around 800 milliseconds, no pre-delay. Okay, and you can see here my cutoff. An important thing to notice is that I have it at 47% dry wet. The reason is because I wanted some of the delay to be up front, but I wanted a little more tail, okay? And no pre-delay because I wanted actually the verb to be attached to the repeats. I didn't want additional delay. I wanted to feel like one thing. Then the last one is the compressor. And again, it has the same function as the Sonox dynamics. So when the vocal sings, this compressor, it turns down the level of the delay, and when the vocal stops singing, it releases it. Let's listen to just this delay.
I stand outside in the rain. I take the physical pain.
Let's remove the vocal.
At the end of the day, the girl's what I want.
Okay? So let's bypass the other effects and listen just to the delay.
I stand outside in the rain. I take the physical pain.
With the vintage filter on.
At the end of the day, the girl's what I want.
Okay?
I stand outside in the rain.
A little more
I take the
dark
physical pain.
and dirty.
At the end of the day, the girl's what I want.
Okay, let's add the reverb on.
I stand outside in the rain. I take the physical pain. At the end of the day, the girl's what I want.
With the reverb. Let's hear it again.
I stand outside in the rain.
Without. Is very
I take the
upfront.
physical pain.
way back. And then the compressor. Let's hear it with the vocal.
I stand outside in the rain.
Let's
I
add
take
the other two
physical
effects.
pain. At the end of the day, the girl's what I want.
Okay, and remember this delay chorus, as for the other four effects here, is also sent to the main MTS room reverb, okay, that we've seen before. So the last effects is this shift channel here, and it's very simple. It has the same EQ and compression than all the other effects channel, and then simply the micro shift, the little micro shift by Sound Toys. This is a free plugin. You can download it from the Sound Toys site. I think it's still free. It was free for a while. It has very little setting, just 3 type of sound shifting and a dry wet mix knob. And this is how it sounds by itself.
I stand outside in the rain. I take the physical pain.
Okay, this would be dry.
At the end of the day, the girl's what I want.
So it's somehow similar to the slap kind of sound, but it has this pitch shifting, which is very, very nice and makes the chorus, the vocals on the chorus, appear wider and thicker. I apologize for all the mute and mute, but it's automated, so is automatic, and I have to mute and unmute stuff on the go.
I stand outside in the rain.
With the slap,
I take the physical pain.
with the verb,
At the end of the day, the girl's what I want.
okay? With all the chorus effect, including the delay.
I stand outside in the rain. I take the physical pain.
And vocals.
At the end of the day, the girl's what I want.
You hear, especially in this last want word, you are able to actually hear the Sound Toys little microchip working. It's very nice, the shifting that it creates, not only on the dry main vocal, but also on the effects, because remember, this one is also sent to the MTS room. So the reverb itself, it gets a little pitch shifted, and it has this nice modulation. Also the delay have modulation, but this one I find particularly pleasant.
The girl's what I want.
Let's hear it without.
The girl's what I want.
Let's not send it to the verb.
The girl's what I want.
Okay, it's a lot more boring without this one.
I take the physical pain. At the end of the day, the girl's what I want.
Okay, so let's transition again from the verse to the chorus.
I will give you this life that I'm in if you show me the other side. I stand outside in the rain. I take the physical pain.
Okay,
At the end of the day, the girl's what I want.
so the idea here was to create different layers, especially in the verse, and to have the vocal sit a little further back, a little more wet effect-wise, and in the verse to have different effects, so a different mood. The vocals a little more aggressive, a little bit more upfront with the microshift, which is dry by itself, but to have very, very wide delays that fill the gaps in between the sang parts. So this is it for this episode. I hope it was informative. If you have any question regarding some details that I might overlooked in this specific mix, or overall if you have questions on vocal effects, please write it down in the comments or send us a message and we will get back at you. And actually check out our new Mixbus TV Facebook page. We're gonna use that for gathering requests for videos and send you guys updates and news. As usual, if you like the video, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and see you next time.